Stanley Smith Stevens was an American psychologist best known for founding Harvard's Psychoacoustical Laboratory and for developing and promoting Stevens' power law. In 1946, he introduced a theory of levels of measurement that statisticians still use today. Stevens wrote the 1,400-page Handbook of Experimental Psychology, a significant work in the field of experimental psychology. He was also one of the founding members of Psychonomic Society established in 1959. Stevens also had a key contribution in the development of operational definitions in psychology. He is listed as number 52 on the American Psychological Association's list of the 100 most eminent psychologists of the 20th century. In November 1941, Stevens presented his classification of scales to a Cambridge, Massachusetts meeting of the International Congress for the Unity of Science. Measurement in statistics is more directly related to everyday concepts of measurement, in which numerical values are provided. Weight, length, distance, temperature, and other variables are given numerical values such as 10 kilometers or 30 degrees. These numerical values are referred to as scores. Many variables in research are measured and quantified in the same way. Many tests and scales are used to assess intelligence, personality, attitudes, and mental abilities. In most of these, people are given a number or a score to describe themselves. However, in educational research, measuring statistical variables such as attitude scores, verbal reasoning scores, and achievement scores is not straightforward. A researcher must operationalize abstract ideas or concepts of interest when designing a study. In education, measurement is a method of quantifying and describing abstract attributes. In many texts, measurement scales are referred to, and 4 scales of measurement are usually recognized: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Nominal and ordinal measurement scales are equivalent to categorical classification. Interval and ratio are true continuous measurement scales. The nominal scale is used to label and thus categorize observations. The method used to create categories should be well defined, mutually exclusive, and exhaustive. Numbers should not be used mathematically. The ordinal scale incorporates the properties of the nominal scale, such as labeling and classification, as well as introduces the meaning of order, either through ordered categories or individual ranks. In ordinal scales, numbers are used as labels and do not indicate amount or quantity. As a result, it should not be assumed that intervals between numbers are equal. For example, suppose a teacher ranks students based on their math achievement. In addition to labeling and ordering, an interval scale must have equality of units of measurement. That is, a given numerical distance measured on an equal interval scale corresponds to the same empirical distance measured on a real continuum. Certain mathematical operations such as addition and subtraction can be performed on interval scales. One limitation of the equal interval scale is that it lacks an absolute 0 point. As a result, numbers cannot be multiplied or divided. Many educational tests and psychological measures such as IQ provide data that achieve or approximate this level of measurement. A ratio scale is the most enhanced type of measurement. This scale has all the properties of an interval scale, but it also has a meaningful absolute 0 point, where 0 means no part of the quantity being measured at all, such as weight of 0 kg, which means no weight at all.